This really plays a big part of what drives people to another level.
In fact, it's one of the secrets of the successful. It's that one thing that helps to separate the men from the boys.
What's going on, guys? Frank and Gordon here for our first video for 2021. And man, are we excited about this year, huh, Frank?
That's right. We've got lots in store for you guys over the next 12 months. 2021. Not only are we facing a new year, but we're also facing a whole new reality.
And with this new reality that we're facing, we need to ensure that we develop a mindset needed to thrive and keep control of our future. And that's what this video is all about.
So to help us with this, we'll today emphasize just one point that needs to be embraced to make sure you're primed for success.
And that, my friends, is drive.
Without doubt, we all need to have drive for serious achievement. In fact, I don't think I've met any successful people that did it without having drive.
True, but before we get into this, we're going to tell you how Frank and I define the word drive. I mean, for us, drive means to strive boldly and passionately towards a goal.
That's right. It means to move forward with determination. You've got to stir up the energy from within to push you. It's that focused determination that pushes you to reach any worthwhile goal and be successful.
Absolutely. It's that focused determination that pushes you to do more and be relentless in pursuing and doing what needs to be done. I mean, think about it.
Okay, so we know what drive is, but if it's so important, if it's an indispensable tool that's needed to reach a high level of production, let's discuss just one universal driver that typically works for everyone. One driver that stirs up people's inner passion to accomplish great things. So, what's it gonna be?
Well, different drivers work for different people. But one common driver, one which usually works like magic for anyone, is the emotion of fear. Fear drives people like no other.
True. As you say, fear drives people. No one's immune to it. Fear is simply imagining the worst. So, to prevent the worst from happening, you've got to become a master at spinning it around by actually using those fears to your advantage. That means instead of allowing your fears to consume you, use that charged energy to galvanize you into action.
Yep, fear is a hugely powerful emotion that literally moves people to do things they otherwise wouldn't do. Fear is a super powerful source of fuel, in other words.
Let's give some examples. Take day-to-day issues which people face on an ongoing basis, such as the fear of not being able to make ends meet, or the fear of not being able to provide for your family, or the fear of losing your job, your home, or both.
How about the fear of public speaking, pain, or being scammed? What about the fear of becoming stale and stagnant?
Absolutely. These are fantastic examples. You mentioned the fear of becoming stagnant. You're absolutely right. I think people fear not being able to improve themselves in their life. They fear a status quo. Perhaps we could say that most fear failure. But whatever it is that we fear, that fear motivation is an internal process of moving yourself away from what you don't want.
Fear is a powerful motivator because it makes us feel uncomfortable, and we typically want to move away from discomfort and move towards our comfort zone or our safe zone.
Precisely. There are many things that motivate us, but there is no doubt that the most powerful of all is in fact fear. I know I'm deeply motivated by fear. I don't want fear to hold me back from doing what I want to do. So I work to crush fear. It keeps us alive. It sends adrenaline to our brain and helps us to kick into overdrive to find solutions.
This this really plays a big part of what drives people to another level.
In fact, it's one of the secrets of the successful. It's that one thing that helps to separate the men from the boys.
I guess the point we're making is we don't want to live in regret. After all, no one does, right? I mean, we've got to overcome it by taking that first step. That's when you become the person you want to be. But how can people turn fear into a positive? How can we turn what we consider as a psychological trauma into a positive driver of success?
People need to train themselves to be emotionally and mentally mature, that's for sure. The key is that when people experience these fears, they would be conditioned to channel their emotions with determination and creativity. We need to make ourselves so emotionally fit that when these things hit, we're ready to push ourselves to do whatever it takes to try harder, read more, to set goals and be aggressive in going after them.
So, if it takes fear to stir up motivation, so be it. If it takes fear to spin people into action, then fear suddenly becomes the best weapon of choice.
People's fears connect them with their passion. It motivates them and gives them energy. Fear must be the fuel that moves people to action.
So what we're saying, guys, is don't let fear keep you up at night. Instead, use your fear to push you to reach an insane level of success that will take you places.
Use your fears to push you to work harder, faster, and smarter. Allow your fears to provide you with that extra boost of power to send you into overdrive.
Embrace your fears and keep in mind that the extra pressure is there to fuel you and energize you to do whatever it takes to make a breakthrough and reach your true potential.
So, to round things off, the moral of the story is to not let your fears defeat you. Don't feed them in any way, because if you do, it will stop you from following your dreams or achieving your potential. It's so important to see fear as a source of energy and motivation.
That's right. Use the power of fear to drive you beyond what you think is possible, because that's where the magic takes place. I mean, if you push through your fears, you will find that the rewards are so much bigger than the fear itself.
Let fear motivate you. If you really want to live your dreams, you've got to let fear motivate you. The more you use your fear to push you, the more powerful you'll become. That's the mindset that will take you to new heights in 2021 and beyond.
Well, that's it from us, guys. Thanks for dropping in. Now, if you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button and maybe share this video with a friend that needs a bit of drive.
Finally, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, consider doing so by smashing the subscribe button along with hitting the bell to stay updated with all our latest videos.
Now, before we switch off, remember,
our channel is all about helping people reach their goals and sales targets as quickly and as easily as possible.
We're out of here, guys. Frank and Gordon out.